Still a amazing season. And now we've got the off season. So this is definitely another year where like we have our window intact. We're not losing a ton of pieces as far as I remember. And we have a ton of youth in development as well. So there's your season recap. Just to look back, like, yeah, we beat the Chiefs. The Packers lost to the Chiefs. That's right. We got the first year was Patriots over Bucks, which would be so fun in real life. Yeah, you can do an over-under for hidden devs drafted. I would just say 1. Over-under 1 hidden dev drafted. So as far as who we're losing, Jason Kelce is still playing at 37 years old. I mean, it's been really good for us. He's still pretty good, but... Wait, Jermaine Pratt went down from Superstar? That's interesting. I'm cool with it. I think he's been good, but he hasn't been, like, unbelievable. But, yeah, we're not really losing anybody too crazy. I want to try and get Jawara Cook back, Ahmad Ellington. Some of these guys, I might just have to make notes and try to get them in the actual free agency because they might not accept my offers here. But I want to try to get Jawara Cook back. I think he's a good, fun piece. So let's just write down Cook. Because once we get to open free agency, we should be able to get these guys. Ahmad Ellington has good finesse moves, and he's still, what is he? 25. He's a good role player. We'll see if I can get him for cheap. Probably not. So Ellington, who's a left end. Trey Hill, I'll let go. Deontay Smith, I'll let go. Richard Wagner's the other one. He's not going to accept what I'm going to offer him, so I'll put him down as well. Chris Evans, I'll make a note for him. I like what he brings. Like, with Mixon, Evans, and Cook, that's just like the ideal 3. I think Shelvin hasn't really gotten his chance, but he's good. Kicker will sort itself out. And then Jermaine Pratt, I think that's a good deal to give him. I think that's about what he's worth. We don't have a great answer at outside linebacker. We have cap space. That's not a crippling contract, so we're going to keep Pratt around. I'm going to let Kelce hit. Let's take a look at the first mock draft here. Cardinals quarterback. Thanks, EA. I guess if Kyler went and got the worst record in football. They think we take a running back. Yeah, I don't think so. Can do some off-season upgrades for our coaching staff. Quarterbacks. Tight ends, receivers we don't really need. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Trades is another thing I probably should have invested in, so I kind of regret that, but... Do I think Chidobe Awuzie is knocking on the door of being a top 10 corner in the NFL? Yeah, I think that's a good way of saying it. He's knocking on the door. He's having a really good season. I wouldn't put him in the top 10 yet, but I think that's a very good way of putting it. He is knocking on the door. I like that. Okay, so there are some big hitters. We actually have $40 million in cap space. Now, it's important to note, before we get too crazy here, because there's some big names there, it is important to note that if we go to our salaries, we are going to have some payers to play. Antonio Reese is going to be up. These two guys will probably let go. Guerrero's going to be up. Dixon actually has one more year. I forgot we did draft him. Dude, we got a freaking dynasty, man. We're just fine. Some of these contracts probably get bigger. But the cap will also go up. We're just fine, man. Wow. Swimming in cap space. That's what happens when you don't give out bad contracts, I guess. So, Teron Armstead retired, guys. That explains why our cap went down. That explains it. You trying to come over, David? You trying to? I don't think David has a Super Bowl yet. 2 years, 21 million. Let's go even higher. I mean, that's so lucky that Armstead leaves and David Bakhtiari is just sitting there. What if we did this, man? Slide Guerrero inside and just have that offensive line. No. I think that's obvious. We need to get the left tackle there. As we look at the rest of this, wow, Zach Wilson hits free agency. Didn't work out. So we want to offer our 2 running backs. I want to just bring our guys back. I think we should be able to do that. I like Chris Evans. We're going to just go pretty cheap here. And I want to get Jawara Cook, who's only 24 years old. I think we got to offer him just a little bit more than that, though. Okay. Wide receiver. We are literally so fine at wide receiver that we don't need to even look. Jalen Darden as a return man would be fun, though, I will say. We don't really have a return guy. Let's just do that. Just give a 1-year offer, because he doesn't have any offers. Why not 2? Tight end, we're good. We got 3 guys in development. I really don't even want to look there. O-line, we do need a center. So, you know, with Zach Martin on the market, that's definitely interesting. He wants $18 million, so I can't really afford that right now unless I made a cut. We have some options to play guard. We could also sign a guy like Ben Cleveland. We'll see after I look at the rest of this. I do want to make offers to the guys that we wanted to maintain, the role players we like. So we had Ellington down here. Justin Jefferson was a free agent. Dude, that would be unbelievable. Are you sure, or are you just saying trade for him? I hope these guys take these contracts. I mean, I can always sign them because they're not going to get picked up. But I hope they take these deals because those are realistic little offers. We still got Reeder under contract. We got Trent Dane. Shelvin's got an offer, so good for him. And then we had... Oh, Joseph Asai's getting offers. Good for you, Joseph. We had... Wagner was the other one, our safety. Oh no, he's getting offers. Smart by the Niners and the Colts. He's a player. That's a bummer. I could pay him. I really like him. Do I just pay him? Is it worth it? What if I gave him a 3-year deal? That's not even... God, it's just hard to find fast safeties like that, you know? He's 6'2", 210. He's a good athlete. Von Bell's in the last year of his contract. He could have 1 more year to develop. We don't have a third safety either, so if we have injuries, he's a great backup to have. He can play both. I'm just going to do it, man. I really don't want to lose him. Good for you, Richard Wagner, playing the market. As tempting as getting Justin Tucker is, I think that McPherson's been just fine for us. I'm just going to give him a 4-year deal, decrease the money a little bit. We'll give him more bonus, but less salary. We'll just go even. And our punter has Ben Bajorquez here. Oh, Presley's available. Let's go. All right, so that leaves us with $7 million in cap space. We obviously can't afford Zach Martin, so that's out the door. We can't afford Patrick Surtain. You know, at this point, as exciting as some of these guys are, we do have to say no. What's up, Rovi? First time viewer, how's it going? Now that doesn't mean, wow, Khalil Mack, he's down to a star. That doesn't mean we can't sign anybody. I want to look at a guard option. I mean, honestly, let's just bring Kelsey back. It's worked for so long. There's no reason he wouldn't want to come back. He's not getting any offers, so we can give him less. He's been a captain. He's led the way. Let's just bring him back. And then cornerback, we don't have a slot guy right now. Gilmore could actually... Oh, that's freaking tempting, man. 34 years old. Can we play Gilmore in the slot? I doubt he wants to take this deal, but let's just give him a call. He might. All right. Let's advance. Gilmore's perfect because we like man coverage. No, Bakhtiari, screw you, dude. Well, we got Wagner, Harvin, and Kelsey. I can't believe Bakhtiari said no. Why would he not want to come play for the Bengals? Luckily for us, Taylor Decker is still available. Jake Matthews is available. So Taylor Decker's not a bad consolation prize. I'll give him a 2-year deal. That does give us a little bit more flexibility here. Man, that's not even the top offer. So let's go 2 years. Let's bump up these guarantees to about 16. There we go. No, Ellington getting offers. That one's, I'm not as sad about losing that one. Gilmore's still the only guy there. So at this point, Pro Bowler Amari Rodgers, 24 bids. I don't think I've ever seen that many. At this point, we'd probably just leave it. What about our running back negotiations? Come on, Cook, take the deal. I'm going to revisit these. I'm going to sweeten the pot on these a little bit because I like these guys. I really do. If anything happens to Mixon, these guys, that's the ideal 1-2 punch. We got our receiver back in Chris Evans. So he should take that, and then we got our sledgehammer, Jawara Cook. So I'm just going to give them like pretty similar deals here. Guess you got to reward some of your players eventually. Can't always get cheap. Can take our first look at the draft now. It's tough when you're picking at the bottom of every draft, but we were scouting heavily safety, I think. Defensive backs, you know, corners is going to be a focus for us. Defensive tackle is still something we could look at. This guy looks like a freak out of Texas. He looks like a super freak. Juan Farrell. Okay, let's put him on our board. 1 to 2 round projection. This guy's also looks really good. B, power moves. A, block shedding. Okay, we could be getting a monster there with one of those two dudes. 21 years old. He's also a freaky athlete. Gosh, these guys at the top on D tackle are scary looking. Byron Buckner, 21 years old, 6'5", another freak athlete with B power moves. All these, I'd be happy with any of these guys. Antonio Stark, 6'3", 297. We already got one smaller guy. This guy's a freak too. All right. We might be able to get one of these guys in the second round. This guy's also a freak. B finesse moves. What the heck? Finally, someone that's not like, but he has A power moves. So a good year to need defensive tackle, that's for dang sure. We kind of need linebacker. We're probably not going to get like a top dude, but maybe if we could find someone in that group later. Okay, corners. This is where we really want to look. Kirk Bradford. Do I like the scouting update? I do. It's less work and it's deeper. It's not perfect. First time viewer, MF and King. You had a hard time getting into franchise mode. I didn't have any issues, no. So this guy's 23. I'm not crazy about that guy. This guy's 5'9". We do technically need a slot, but I'd rather... God, he's really athletic. I don't think either of those guys really fit what we're looking for. This guy's 5'10". He's fast-ish. D-press, D-man. Yuck. This is very different from those D tackles. We got 5'9". At least he has B-man. He'd be a good slot, at least a tackle. I wouldn't spend a first-round pick on him, but he's there in the second. I'd take him. Kind of not Javon Holland-esque. Who's the other slot corner? Otter redeeming blurbs out here. Sorry, I don't have my draft board ready. This guy's interesting. He's quick. He's got a little bit of length. He's got bad press. He's B zone. Okay, I could maybe work with him. This guy's 6'2". Okay, athlete. He's got B man. C press. He's not bad. 5'9". He's dropping. What about this guy? Enrique Wheaton. 65% completed. 6'1". Ooh. C-man. B block shedding. Okay, that might be a steal right there. Enrique Wheaton. Darren Barkley. Yeah, he's 21. Otter, it's funny how many people ask me that exact question around draft season, and the answer it's always the same. It depends. I think certain teams need, certain teams are in a position to develop a certain raw player that maybe has tools that fits their scheme, that's younger. Certain teams might need more of an impact player now. Like certain teams maybe drafted the project in the first round and wants to take a guy that can contribute in the fourth round later. It's never as simple as I'd always take the raw developmental guy over the ready to go guy. I think it's always a balance. And then safety's also a need. This is like the most time we've spent previewing these guys, but I think that's important. This guy's 6'2", 217. He's fast. We don't know much about him, but Frank Grubbs. Okay, day 3, 6'3" corner or safety here, out of Charleston South. better time at his pro day, but I'm not crazy about him. Quincy Nelson, 6'1", 212 out of LSU, 21 years old. Oh my God. Oh. This guy is it. That's our Von Bell replacement. I'm sorry, Wagner. I know we just paid you, but this dude, I want him. I want him bad. I might have to trade up for him. He's a 1 to 2 round projection. He's the #1 strong safety. Okay. I wonder what the mock draft says about him. So our negotiations, Jalen Darden's going to Seahawks, fine. Come on, Decker, make the right choice. Don't screw us at left tackle. I'm going to offer Stephon Gilmore a little bit more, though, because we can afford it now. Because he'd be sweet for our slot corner this year. I'll just reduce this a little bit, but maybe Otter, maybe. I'm gonna give him $5 million. 3 guaranteed. Will they ever change positional terminology? Probably not in the next 3 or 4 years. Would be my guess. All right, the mock draft has that strong safety going probably, 18th. Dang it. He's really skyrocketing. That dude's going to be a freaking monster. I want him. I don't know how we're going to get him. And we also need a corner, but I don't like this corner class. I could trade Von Bell. I don't need a corner that bad, especially if we get Gilmore. Uziah could still ball. We got Kelvin Ware. These guys are interesting, so I don't need a corner that bad. I could trade Von Bell. Fans wouldn't like it. He's been really good, but I think I'm gonna make that move. Let's see who's picking like 14, 15, 16, and who needs... I need you guys to write these in the chat for me. Write down Raiders, Rams, Broncos, Bears. Raiders, Rams, Broncos, Bears. Someone just say that in the chat. I can do it. Let's see. Who would make a move for Von Bell? Because all those guys are in the playoff mix, so they wouldn't mind trading for a vet. So we got Raiders, John Abram. Only a 72 overall. That's probably where we're going to go there. Julian Love for the Rams ain't much. Jamar Johnson. Good to see him starting. And the Bears have Chuck Clark, so they're good there. I think Raiders is the move. So we are going to give them 1, 4, and Bell? No, we got to give him more than 4 to keep this realistic. I think we got to go 1, 3, and Bell. That's a pretty big trade up. Maybe even a future 2. That's a big trade up. We'll go future 2. This is probably too much for Madden's sake, but... Oh, trade declined. They don't want him. They don't want Bell. All right, well, do the Rams want him? No. Do the Broncos want him? Madden draft logic? Not bad. What? What can we do to sweeten the pot for you, Raiders? They want a middle linebacker. Well, who does want Bell? Let's look at it this way. Nobody wants Bell, really. I guess his cap hit's really bad. I can't believe nobody wants him, though. That's crazy. Well, then, here's what we're going to do. Whoops. We're going to go a 1 and a 1. and we're gonna see if we can get a future 2 from you. Will you do that? There we go. All right. So we're hoping the Raiders suck next year, and that their second isn't much different than our first. I don't think that's a bad bet. But that, I think, would be a decent trade for the Raiders. Now, he better be there. He better be there, or we're in trouble. That would really suck if he's not there. But, wait, I didn't get there first? What did I do? What did I do? Did I just give him? Oh, I just did their second. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't even know how to fix that. The Texans in the house? How can I fix that? I have an idea. Bear with me, guys. I'm in an online franchise, so I can't do the whole like forced trade thing. So let's just find a player that's not going to make the team. This guy. I think they would have accepted it though if that's a more reasonable trade. So we're just going to do this. Trade him to the Raiders for your 14th pick. Should we just keep this guy super good? That'd be funny. Should we just do it? Should we just keep him super good just for shits? Why not? Just Raiders have been through enough. They can have him. So now we can advance. I really hope we get Stephon Gilmore. That slot corner is a need. Dang it. We'll have to check first thing. We did get Decker, Evans, and Cook. So private workouts. I'm going to go. I don't think we even need to work out this guy. I think it's very clear that he's going to be a monster. So let's work out. I want to work out Enrique Wheaton. I could see picking him late. I want to work out these guys too, just in case they're there. So I think we get that information next week. Bengals GM job on the line after a disastrous trade. They give up I didn't give him any man coverage, so he's just going to be a zone monster. Do we still have a free agent? Oh, this is only the 3rd week of free agency? No! Back off. Okay, if the Jets are going to offer Gilmore, I'm going to offer Gilmore. Come on, do the right thing, Stephon. There we go. He played it well. Waited out the market. Hopefully he picks us. EA said they're releasing 2 more franchise updates for Madden 22. I think that's just bug fixes, but maybe that is reactionary. Yes! Alright, now I'm going to be super sad if that safety is climbing so fast that... Okay, this one has him outside of the first round, so we should be safe, hopefully. All right. On to the draft. Put that over-under up, Nixter. Let's go over-under 1.5 hidden devs. Because I think this guy's going to have it. I think the odds are this guy's going to have it. He's a freaking freak. So I think we've already made our trade. I think we should just advance it and trust that he's there for us. It's risky, but I'm not going to trade up again, and there's no way to know if someone's going to take him before 14. That'd be a pretty big surprise. Please be there. Please be there. No! Did he go? Oh, wait. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, this guy's going to annihilate people, bro. Ah, let's go. Oh my God. Let's go. He is gonna murder people. I don't even care. On to the next pick. Let's go, dude. What a move. Oh my God. All right, now now that we took a murderer on the field, should we take Connor Killings? Nah, he's too slow. Bates and Nelson, yeah, enjoy. Now let's see if we can hit on. Okay, all those corners are gone. So let's take Enrique Wheaton. I like this dude. We scouted him. C-man, he's a good athlete. Day 3 though. Let's not get over aggressive there. We might be able to get him in the next round. DT was super deep. It's not bad. 22 out of North Dakota State. It's not bad. We definitely don't need another tight end. Are there any O-linemen that we're skipping over? Because I didn't really look at the O-linemen. 21 out of Georgia. Ooh. Okay, we're going to take him. Brian Page. Ah, let's go! Hey! Whoops, wrong soundbite. Let's go! 74 speed, 87 strength. Let's go. Okay, let's see if that corner's still there. I think he will be. We didn't get our bet in though. Oh yeah, you did. You got it in. Great. This guy's still there too. I feel like maybe we should take him now. He's the top corner though. How did we feel about this guy? 23. He's quick. Enrique Wheaton. Normal dev. Good athlete though, 93 speed. 6'1", 22. I'm down. It doesn't even matter at this point, man. We're killing this draft. Is that DT still there? Does not look like it. How about a linebacker? Can we find a good athlete here? Round 3 to 4. I wish you could find their physicals a little bit quicker here. Dalton Stackhouse. There's no way this guy doesn't have hidden dev. I told you guys, there's no way this guy does not have hidden dev. Dalton Stackhouse. Okay, he does, but 89 speed? Like, yes, please. Sign me up. What a name for a linebacker, too. Dalton Stackhouse. So we need a DT. Yes. Rename him to Dalton Steakhouse? No, dude, I like Stackhouse, because if you're a linebacker, you got stack, shed, stick. I'm gonna trade away picks. I think we've knocked this out of the park, man. Let's get Giants suck. Let's get their pick. I think we do need a punter, so we'll spend the Mr. Irrelevant pick, or the almost Mr. Irrelevant pick on a punter. Chris Kowalski out of BYU, sure. What a draft. And now the moment of truth. How good are these guys? 77 overall. Literally, what the heck? He's going to have at least superstar, man. He's got only 76 hit power. That's surprising, but 54 block shedding. Actually, not that good for strong safety. We can work on that, though. But the 93 speed, I mean, he might be... I mean, he's got really good range. Yeah, I could see X Factor on him. Brian Page. I mean, he's going to be our long-term guard. He's got hit in dev. Enrique Wheaton, this guy's sweet. I think he's going to be good. What's his, like, zone, though? He's very functional, man. He's going to be good. He's a good pick. Dalton Stackhouse. Look at his traits. Ezekiel Burton. And our punter is a 68. That's not bad. I'm stoked. I think I want to play at least one game with this team. It's already saying we're out of cap space, so I'm just going to not sign anybody. We have 60 players on the roster, so... Okay, we got Quincy. We've got to definitely go with our new young offensive lineman, who's already on there, Brian Page. I want to go Matt Pickens. I want to go... I'm going to go Kelvin. Because corner is such a need for us, I'm going to go with Kelvin Ware. I'm going to go with Trent Dane for sure. And I think I'm also going to go with Enrique Wheaton. So we'll do our upgrades before cuts. Let's just advance. Oops, I forgot to assign scouts. We got a camp standout and a wide receiver mentorship. Chad Gay, rushing the passer, please. That's huge for Chad Gay to get that. Is he going to have a monster breakout season here? Let's hope so. Wide receiver mentorship. Steve Culver. Let's go with... let's go catching traffic for him. Cut week. Got to get my snip soundbite ready. Did we escape camp without any injuries? Yes, we did. Good job, Bengals. Okay, let's do upgrades, then cuts. Then we're going to play week 1, and then we'll be out of here. Trent Dane, which, by the way, we never checked his dev. I think it's just star. Yeah. But he's starting this year full time. Damian Peterson. First round pick a year ago. Steve Culver. So he's just very balanced. He run blocks. Good change of direction. He's 24. Him and the other receiver, who I can't think of his name right now, are going to be good wide receiver 4 and 5s this year. Jeff Atkinson. Fletcher, I don't think he's going to make the team, so we'll just do Pickens. Snip, snip time. Some pretty easy decisions, I think, this year. These guys were not all that invested in. So we'll throw all those guys in the practice squad. Mike Fletcher, he is fast, but he can't be practice squadded. They're suggesting we cut Chidobe Awuzie. Yeah, that's not going to happen. EA. Lionel Mooney. See ya. So we're going to keep 5 wide receivers this year. 5 wide receivers. We got 3 tight ends. I think I will practice squad this guy. And that's everything we need to do. I know the defense is pretty thin. We're going to keep our O-linemen, so that's just fine. I didn't even do my snips. It was too easy. But see you guys. Enjoy the practice squad. Camp standout, Chad Gay. Big year for him. I think he's going to break out this year. He's got to break out this week. So our keys to victory are going to be dominating offense through the air. Their defense is down to a 75. Drew Lock is their quarterback. Yeesh. We're going to defend outside run. We're going to, throw it medium. Let's get an interception. I like that. Pick it off twice. Pass for 275 and blowout win. Let's get it. Couple upgrades. We are going to just play the moments here. Brian Page gets his first upgrade. We probably won't find out what his development is until the end of the season because he's not starting. But he's only 21. If he has Superstar, that's going to be so hype. Chris Evans officially... Oh, what? Are you kidding me? 2 speed boost? Right after we paid him a 3-year contract? Let's go, Chris Evans. Real quick, just going to rip through the depth chart just to make sure everything's normal here. I'm actually going to go with Jawara Cook as the second back. I'm sorry, Parham, but I think I'm actually going to make Culp the second tight end because he's sweet and younger. Tevin Henley is our number 3 D tackle, guys, with 88 power moves. I think I might actually... Yeah, I'm going to start Stackhouse. You gotta, man. We got Bates. I'm going to make Wagner the number 2 safety here because we did pay him. Unfortunately for him, Oh no! No! I'm gonna cry. Oh, practice injuries, man. Hopefully that's just Hopefully that's just one week. Culver's gonna be doing kicks and punts for us. Sim to next week. God, seriously, I should. Maybe I will. Man, Evans is so good that he's up to a 65 slot receiver. Glad I looked at that. Let's see. Injury report. Just 1 week. Dixon's out. Quincy Nelson's out. I'm going to sim. I want to play with Quincy Nelson. I want to play with Quincy. And we all want to see Quincy.